Hi everyone, my name is Danielle Reed, and I selected an article from the CDC website for our vlog this week. The title is Strength Training Among Adults Ages 65 Plus. The article discusses how strength training among adults, specifically those 65 plus, can improve muscular strength, endurance, and bone density. Strength training also contributes to the improvement of insulin sensitivity and glucose metabolism for older adults. Adults 65 and over are encouraged to include strength training as part of their physical activity programs because it can decrease the risk of falls and fractures. It's extremely important. I don't think it's just exclusive to those 65 plus. I think that if we start a workout regimen and it includes strength training, it's going to benefit us throughout our lives. We learn about this in our studies this week, where it says that including that, it'll help improve our lifespan overall. So, the article does relate to our studies this week because it's providing details on how important muscular strength is, regardless of an individual's age. This particular article did do some studies, and it was specifically for those 65 plus. The article does provide details on how important the muscular strength is, and we do learn in chapter 7 of our studies this week that lifetime physical fitness and wellness for the older population, if they don't have the strength training and the physical activity, a lot of folks who begin aging 65 plus may end up in assisted living facilities because their brain or their muscles are failing. So they're unable to continue just daily activities, taking care of themselves, going up and down stairs, going grocery shopping, things like that. As a health and wellness coach, I would encourage all of my clients to include strength training in their weekly workout routines. This type of coaching wouldn't be directed towards any specific type of client. Rather, all of my clients, I would explain to all of them how studies have shown that a 30-year-old loses 25% of muscle strength by the age of 70 and about half by 90. Adults who include strength training in their weekly workout routine will find as they age, they are going to have the ability to continue to perform most of the daily activities that we need to do in our daily lives. As Christians, taking care of our bodies is a gift to God. It's a way that we can glorify Him. In Romans 12:1, we are told we're told to give our bodies to God. Romans 12:1 says, "Therefore I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship." And what that means to me is that by taking care of ourselves and our bodies, we are glorifying Him, and it's pleasing to God. One thing that I would encourage my clients to avoid is vanity. So when you're taking care of your body, one thing that may come up with an overall routine is you do need to continue to focus on the Lord. It's not about your looks or how great of shape you're in. Of course, that makes someone feel really well. But if you continue to focus on your body, you could be at risk for idolizing. And we know that God is our only God, and He's the only one that we should focus on. He's the reason that you take care of your temple. In addition, I would encourage my clients to be cautious of their thoughts and not to pass judgment on individuals that are just beginning their journey in some type of physical activity. For instance, going to the gym, if you're in great shape and you see a brother or sister there that is just starting their journey, passing judgment is not a way to glorify God. 1 Samuel 16:7 is a scripture that reminds us of how the Lord views people. And this is something that I would share with my clients. I would use this verse as encouragement. 1 Samuel 16:17 teaches, "But the Lord said to Samuel, 'Don't judge by his appearance or height, for I have rejected him.' The Lord doesn't see things the way you see them. People judge by outward appearances, but the Lord looks at the heart." So, in all of our journeys with physical activity and including strength training, we must first and foremost keep the Lord in mind and the reason keep the reason close to heart as to why we continue to do the things that we do to better preserve our bodies and to live a well life. Thank you all for listening. God bless.